Hi everyone, my name Hana Ufarahma. You can call me Hana. I am from class 1B morning. The name 241225062. The time I will English homework. Number 1, reading material. The text startup EcoCycle recently secured its first round of seed funding, totaling $1 million. This substantial capital injective was immediately allocated across 3 core departments: finance, marketing, and operational. From a marketing perspective, the team decided to adopt a digital-first strategy. Their primary goal is to increase brand awareness among environmentally conscious consumers using social media campaigns that emphasize the product unique value proposition, sustainable, recyclable phone cases. The marketing budget was optimized to achieve a right ROI, return on investment, through targeting advertising. In operation management, EcoCycle faced a more complex challenge. They aimed for a lean manufacturing process to minimize waste and reduce product costs. This requiring their supply chain to partner only with certified sustainable vendors. The operation team had to implement new quality control protocol, ensuring that the output met both ethical and customer standards without increasing the lead time significantly. The finance department, led by the CFO, was responsible for the budget allocation and managing cash flow. Their main focus was a finalist forecasting to project future refunds and maintain sufficient liquidity. They also had to calculate the cost of goods sold (COGS) accurately to set a competitive yet profitable pricing strategy. The design to invest heavily in R&D. Next, answer the question. Number 1. What is seed funding and what was the total amount of the initial seed funding secured by EcoCycle? Seed funding is an early stage of funding used to start a business. The total amount of $5 million in seed funding. Seed funding itu pendanaan awal untuk memulai bisnis Nah, di sini pendanaan awal berjumlah 5 juta. Next, number 2. What is the Uniqlo Fall proposition and Uniqlo Fall promotion emphasized by the marketing team? A Uniqlo Fall propositions is a specific fall or benefits offered by a product or service to customer that differentiates is from competitor. The Uniqlo Fall proposition emphasized by the marketing team in not specifically mentioned in the text. Jadi proporsi nilai unik adalah nilai atau manfaat khusus yang ditawarkan oleh produk atau layanan kepada pelanggan yang membedakan dari pesaing. Nilai unik ini ditekankan oleh tim pemasaran EcoCycle. Okay, next, number 3. In operations management, what key process that EcoCycle adopts to reduce production costs? In operation management, EcoCycle adopts a lean manufacturing process to minimize waste and reduce product costs. The required restructuring their supply chain to partner only with certified sustainable vendors. Jadi dalam manajemen operasional, EcoCycle mengadopsi proses lean manufacturing untuk meminimalkan pemborosan dan mengurangi biaya produksi. Okay, next, number 4. What was the main responsibility of the finance department regarding future earnings? The main responsibility of the finance department regarding future earnings was financial forecasting to project future revenue and maintain sufficient liquidity. They also had to calculate the cost of goods sold accurately to set a competitive yet profitable pricing strategi. Jadi tanggung jawab utama departemen terkait pendapatan di masa depan yaitu melakukan peramalan keuangan untuk memproyeksikan pendapatan di masa depan dan menjaga likuiditas yang cukup. Mereka juga harus menghitung harga pokok secara akurat. Penetapan untuk menetapkan strategi harga. Oke, selanjutnya. Oke, next. Critical thinking. Number 1. The article mentions the marketing budget was optimized for a high ROI, return on investment. Explain in your own words why ROI is important to evaluate in a marketing campaign. ROI is important to evaluate in a marketing campaign because it helps measure the effectiveness and profitability of marketing investments. By evaluation, ROI campaigns can determine whether the marketing campaign is generation adequate return and make necessary adjustments to improve performance. The marketing budget was optimized to activate a high ROI track targeting effective. Jadi ROI itu penting untuk dievaluasi dalam kampanye pemasaran karena untuk mengukur efektivitas dan profitabilitas investasi pemasaran. Dengan adanya mengevaluasi ROI ini, perusahaan dapat menentukan apakah campaign pemasaran menghasilkan keuntungan yang memadai dan membuat penyesuaian yang diperlukan untuk meningkatkan kinerja. Oke, selanjutnya. Oke, next. Number 2. What is the cost of goods sold and why do operations management team need to calculate COGS accurately before setting a pricing strategy? Cost of goods sold are the direct costs associated with producing goods or services. The finance department had to calculate COGS accurately to set a competitive yet profitable pricing strategy. Jadi, cost of goods sold adalah biaya yang terkait dengan produksi barang atau jasa. Departemen keuangan harus menghitung cost of goods sold secara akurat untuk menetapkan strategi penetapan harga yang kompetitif dan menguntungkan. Number 3. What is lean manufacturing and supply chain? Why did operation decided to implement lean manufacturing and restore the supply chain? In your opinion, what traits of are most likely faced by management in this discussion? Lean manufacturing is a manufacturing process aimed at minimize waste and reducing product cost. A supply chain in a supply chain operation decide to implement lean manufacturing and restructure the supply chain to minimize waste and reduction product cost. This requires restructuring the supply chain to partner only with certified sustainable vendors. In my opinion, the trade-off most likely faced by management in this discussion were that the operation team had to implement new quality control protocol, ensuring that the output met both ethical and customer standard, without significantly increasing lead times. Lean manufacturing adalah manufaktur yang bertujuan untuk meminimalkan pemborosan dan mengurangi biaya produksi. Operasional memutuskan untuk melakukan lean manufacturing dan merestrukturisasi supply chain untuk meminimalkan pemborosan dan mengurangi biaya produksi. Hal ini membutuhkan rantai pasokan mereka untuk bermitra dengan vendor bersertifikat berkelanjutan. Menurut saya trade-off ini yang paling mungkin dihadapi oleh manajemen dalam keputusan ini adalah tim operasi harus menerapkan kualitas baru untuk memastikan bahwa output memenuhi standar etika dan pelanggan tanpa meningkatkan waktu tunggu secara signifikan. Thank you.